Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches Rokka no Yuusha. So, in our last episode, we met the hero killer, the hero killer Stain. No, it's the character that I've been waiting for this whole time, but apparently she's the bad guy, and she just so happens to be the only really interesting character design so far. I mean, according to the opening, she's gonna become an actual character, but by God, do I hope she's not just a bitch. You know, or just, or some sort of, villain who's forced to be good or some crap. How to make me give, zero shits is to take the most interesting designed character out of all of them and make it like a villain. Oh boy. But I guess let's see how they handle this, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Cause yeah, apparently, she's been going around killing other heroes, or hero candidates. Doesn't exactly seem like something a hero would do. But But why 6, though? Why 6? That's something, the goddess can make more than one hero at once. You think, she'd go out of her way and be like, okay, there's this problem. What if we just sent, 100 people with, divine blessing in there, you know? Because, I mean, if it's a god, that means it's omnipotent, right? Infinite power. Ugh. But yeah, one of my biggest issues with this show is that a lot of the characters have really generic character designs. Like, our main protagonist boy is really lame, and the bunny girl is just generic-ass bunny girl. Fremi is, one of the more interesting ones. The guy in the fucking, dinosaur Kigu is pretty neat as well, but I mean, that's just adorable. You know, a lot of the rest of these are just hey, here's the design we found on DeviantArt made by a 12-year-old. We cleaned it up and went for it. That, or it's just generic shit. The other guy who's got, the chest binding, what is, he looks like something, the knight guy. He looks like something that was, just drawn in, someone's middle school sketchbook, you know? The guy who's going through the edgy Dark Knight phase. You know? I get that, Fremi's not, all that super interesting to look at in the first place, but at least she's got, some cool quirks to her design. You know? Coward, yeah! Big coward! I'd say it's at least, cheating, you know? And even then, I'll admit, Fremi still has a lot of stuff to her that's very generic. But, it's the generic that I like. And also, like I said, there's small quirks. There's little quirks on it. I'ma shoot him dead! I don't know, she just looks cool. You know, they's really, I don't know, they's a good design. But, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I took a week off of this because I was working on some other videos, but yeah, this shit, now I've, had time to, settle it in my brain and like I've watched like the other episodes back to kind of like catch up, meant like okay, where we at? This show is like a definite like middling. It's a definite middling. Like it's not bad, but there's a lot of stuff holding it back. CG is also, you know, not helping. How would you... that could be literally anything. That could have been literally anything. That is one thing that's been in a lot of shows I've been watching lately that pisses me off. It's like, yes, someone farted. It has to be the person I'm looking for. Damn it, if only I wasn't wearing black in the middle of the day. Do it, please. Please put me out of my misery. Shoot him. He is the lamest. At least the bunny girl's got a little something going for her. Christ. Like, am I wrong on this? Like, seriously, like... literally every character we've met after the first one has a much better design. But his design is so shit that, like... the increment still doesn't make the bunny girl, like, not great. Still doesn't make her great. She's still not great. She's okay. And he's gonna throw a grenade at her. What an asshole. What an asshole. What a dick. And also, like, he's just kind of an unlikable dick. Like, he's just an unlikable dick. Same thing with arrows. And also, like, sword. Like, you gotta carry around stuff to keep your sword in good shape, unless you're just going to one battle and coming back. God, he's insufferable. He is insufferable. I hate him. Shoot him, please. Kill him dead. Kill him dead, please. God damn it, Fremy. God damn it, Fremy. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him dead. God, that guy is living through sheer force of plot armor. Like, for real. Anybody else try this shit, they'd be shot dead and looted. Not to mention the shit he pulled before. And there's my eye cancer. God, that looks awful. Speaking of bad designs, like, who looked at that and said, oh no, that looks great? Ugh. 4 episode tests still in effect. Oh my god, Code Lyoko looked better than this! What year did this come out? Oh my god! Sweet mother of God, holy shit. How do you look worse than Code Lyoko? Oh my god. Not mention the choreography looks like absolute shit too. So you got fucking zero impact like fighting, shitty choreography. Oh god, and just awful designs. Also, that writing system. Oh boy. Whoo boy! A certain kind of whoo boy! And let me guess, she's going to ignore his letter and follow him anyway? I mean, he fights like a bitch. That you can't deny that one. Like, and the strongest man in the world would use everything at his disposal. No, a cheating asshole would do it. The strongest man in the world would trust his strength to see him through. Stupid idiot. Are you an Adlet fucking? Did you get the carrot, if you know what I'm saying? Shoot him. Shoot him. End his life. You didn't shoot him, that's how this happened. You could've solved the problem, like, right there. God, your master can just go fucking die. Stop. If you want to talk about him so much, why don't you marry him? Why would guns not be able to defeat demons? See, he just doesn't shut up, does he? An asshole. Well, already Fremi has worked her way into being the best character, not that she wasn't already. Man, she's so small. Very small. Basically am small. God, my fucking headset just... Ooh. Seriously, like if this is the heroes that these guys have got to pick from, then their world is fucked. They got a self-righteous asshole who overestimates his own strength and mistakes it for being a cheating asshole, and a bunny girl who has no idea what the hell is going on, and a knight with a stick up his ass. Like this, like their world is fucking doomed. So why does she think this? Why does she think this? Like, I'm actually curious. Like, is there like some sort of like unspoken rule where eventually the Braves will turn on each other? Like, what's going on with this? I mean, they did say the last Braves, one of them just died. Like, one of them died super hard. Two episodes in! 2 episodes in, and we're already in there. We're already in there, like visible. Visible end goal. Christ. Oh no, the Aztecs got. Damn you, Cortez. So why on earth, like, is this set up to look like the Aztecs? I mean, like, their technology doesn't match them as well. I mean, he's using a Roman gladius, for fuck's sake. And she's got a gun. So what was the point of walking with her this whole time, then? Wasn't your whole goal to force her to be social? Hmm. So is that the bunny girl, or is that the other? Or is that the other Braves? Or the other two we're waiting on? The weird guy with the no eyes and the smile, and the guy in the Kigu. What's wrong with your face? What's wrong with his face? Like, something is up with his face. I don't know. It just looks weird. I think it's because his hair goes above his hood. Like, his hood goes here, and then his hair just goes over it. What the fuck? It's like he's just used hair gel to just kind of, like, scoop it back over. What was it? Was it a really big gun? So it seems like the existence of the Braves makes things worse for everybody, because the demons just come out of their territory to fuck everyone up. The Salt Saint. It doesn't seem like it's working all that well, because I mean the fiends have been like. Hmm. So why not turn that on ahead of time? When you see the land of the howling demons turn on, why not turn on the barrier? I mean, if the Demon King comes back, oh, boo-hoo, now he gets an island. He gets an island. And he can't leave, because he can't cross water and he can't cross the barrier. Seems like killing him is like a moot point then. So what's the third plinth for? What's the third one for? You got one for the sword and one for the hand. What's the one behind them for? To sit down? No, if while doing the thing you get a little tired and need to sit? What if she wears a jaunty disguise hat? I don't know. Fucking. I'm trying to figure out what her problem is. I mean, why? I mean, and also, why is she known as like a killer then? If all 6 heroes still exist. Betray everyone to protect the waifu. Nah, he's kind of an asshole. He just pretends to be nice so he can get, like, that heroism bucks. Yeah! Do it! Do it! Kill him dead! End his life and my suffering. Jesus, bunny girl, not even gonna wait. Not even gonna wait for like conversation, huh? What a bitch. We just have a cast of unlikable assholes, is all we have. This one asshole comes up and says, hey, she's been, like, she's accused of killing people. They walk up, and I see Adlet having a conversation, like, a totally, like, normal conversation, with nothing untoward happening. She's got a gun, so it's not exactly, like, she can't exactly do much that close. Like, what did they think she was gonna do? Stab him with a bayonet she doesn't have? Jeez. I mean, yeah, Fremi's an edgelord. She's a big edgelord, but even if she's been, like, killing, like, saints or whatever, I mean, if she's a fucking, if she's got the thing, the whatchamacallit, the thingamajig, then there must be some validity to what she's doing, right? Otherwise, their god wouldn't have given her the frigging blessing. God, my biggest, like, fear for this series, like, because, like, this series already does a lot of shit wrong. Like, in that our main character is completely unlikable. But, and also, like, the bad CG, the bad fight choreography. A lot of shit this show does is bad. The only thing that's really keeping me in here right now is that I'm interested in where the story is going, because the story is... I'm not going to say the story is good. It's interesting enough that I want to see what's going on. Especially because you don't really see that many shows based off of Mesoamerican mythology. I mean, even though it's really not, it's just cribbing the design elements. I like, this show has just got a really big issue where just our main characters are either idiots or assholes so far. Like, the bunny girl is an idiot. Adlet is an asshole. Night Guy is an asshole. Fremy, kind of an asshole, but I feel like maybe she's justified. Seeing as, you know, fucking, she just got attacked out of nowhere. And she really hasn't done anything evil on screen that we've seen. So, so she's just kind of getting shat on for no fucking reason. And all we have is, like, that one guy who is, like, really not shown himself to be anything other than an asshole. Yeah, to being like, oh, she killed some saints. If she killed saints without a good reason, then I'm pretty sure that God wouldn't have given her the freaking hand tattoo. Just saying on that one. Like a lot of the interpersonal interactions in this show are really, really bad. Like, people, like, saying shit and doing shit that doesn't make any fucking sense for the amount of time they've known the other person. People's interactions just seeming really stilted. I mean, that shit where it's just like, hey, like, read the room. Read the fucking room. You can see that Adlet is not getting shot or stabbed to death. They're having a conversation. What do? Immediately make the problem fucking worse. Like, why? Why you gotta do this, man? Fuck. Like, for real, man. I got some real big issues. I got some real big fucking issues with this show, you know? Like, we have 4 characters now. 4 main characters, and only one of them I have any passing interest in, and it's mostly because it seems like this hole was made for me. Like, fucking, you know? Like, I feel like the guys in fucking that Junji Ito manga. Like, fucking, nah. She hits every single point that makes me go, ooh, I like big gun, small, like friggin' like black clothes, white hair, friggin' friggin' pale skin, blue eyes, fucking that little flower motif, and she's got that really impractical chest covering while the rest of her is properly clothed. I fam, you have touched upon my aesthetic. Let's see where we go from here on this. Like, and also like her, she's just kind of cute. Like, I like her personality. Cause she just doesn't give a fuck. And like, honestly, that's kind of like where I feel like I should be at here. But I'm not, because I'm that asshole who looks too deeply into fucking everything. Yeah, this episode, like, bits I liked. Fremy, like, getting to know Fremy a little bit, like, seeing, like, her interact with Adlet and not take any of his bullshit, like, learning a little bit more about the world and like, how people are learning to deal with the fiends. That's all good. Shit I don't like. The fighting is still shit. Choreography is still garbage. The fighting with the fiends has no goddamn impact at all because it's fucking drawn on CG. Why? Fucking... And also, just... If these people have the ability to erect a force field over the entire friggin' islet, I don't know what it's called, where it's like just... It's like a strip of land between two connect, like you have like a little islandy thing over here, and you got a mainland over here, and there's like a strip of land between it, like a peninsula, but it's not like an, is it islet or an islet? I'm gonna say islet. This ISLET. I'm gonna say islet. Like this little, if they could make a force field over this little islet that makes it so that nobody can fucking cross it, like be they demons, be they people, be they even heroes who are blessed with the power of the gods cannot cross this barrier. Why not just turn the barrier on and just say, alright, job done? Because I'm sure if, like, people blessed by God cannot go through it, then I'm pretty sure the Demon King's gonna have a bitch of a time as well. Like even if that's not the case, even if he could just through it like no problem, like an explanation of why would be good. You know, like why they're not just going like, oh yeah, no, just problem solved. Because I mean, if demons can't cross water, then that problem solved. If they're stuck on that island. I don't know, like that's just like a really big plot hole, and I don't get it, and Oh god, like honestly, like if you were to ask me like, hey Nozz, what do you think of the show so far? Like I would say this is a solid like 5 or 6 out of 10. You know, he's like halfway. He's like halfway there. It's got a D. D's get degrees, but I ain't gonna be proud of you. And like very much, it's still on that 4-episode test level thing. You know, like I like the design of the world. I don't like the design of most of the characters so far. Like, I like the idea of the 6 sages. I don't like who the 6 sages actually are at this point. Like, maybe, like, if we can, like, balance it out. Because we got 3 wet blankets that are absolute fucking shit. Like, if we can get, like... And we got one that's really good. If we can get these last 2 and they actually be, like, hype as shit and they be really good characters, I'm down. But we need less screen time for Adlet. God damn it, Mr. Shoelace cap sounding son of a bitch. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like this is like, because this isn't bad. It's not good. It's I don't want to say mediocre either, because it's a little bit better than mediocre. It's like that. It's like that saying, D's get degrees. That's what it is. It is that saying rolled up into an anime. And I'm hoping the show takes some extra credit to bump its grade up before the end of term. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like not the worst anime I've ever seen, not the best anime I've ever seen, and honestly, that's kind of the worst. Because at least with Gate, I can go, haha, this is fucking stupid, and I know it's fucking stupid, and I can tear it to shit. And also, I get a bunch of comments from fucking neckbeards who are upset I freaking insulted their waifu. Oh boy! Or their self-insert. And like even with slime, like I had that moment of that anger, that righteous anger. Like up until the point where I just went, okay, now I'm no longer angry, I'm just sad. Even fucking like Dokuro-chan. Even fucking Dokuro-chan. Like, I hated it, but I hated it so much that like I was enjoying hating it. Like, for this I don't have that. I have these moments of like, oh, you could be so much more. Like, I feel like a disappointed parent, and nobody wants to feel like that. But yeah, that's really what I gotta say about this. I don't really got much else to say. I mean, we'll be back next week with the 3rd episode, and then the 4th episode, and hopefully they can drum up some extra credit. You know, get the grade up. But we'll see, won't we? But yeah, let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you like this, dislike it, or you want to bring up something that maybe I'm missing the point of. Because hey, that's entirely possible. Maybe you can point something out and make me go, oh. Who knows? Who knows how that shit would work? But yeah, let me know down there in the comments. As always, everybody, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit that share button down below. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description and on the end card with some of my other videos if you want to see some of those. Oh boy. And if you do support me on Patreon, then you get access to special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server, which is also linked down below. And in that server, in that channel, you can recommend things to be Let's Play, Let's Watch, live streamed, reviewed once I have the money to go get movie tickets again, because the reviews are mostly for movies. Oh boy. And also we have our patrons-only movie night that we do once a month, usually on the 2nd week of every month. And just kind of take a day, hang out in Rabbit, or whatever Rabbit alternative currently exists, because Rabbit is slowly dying. and we watch some anime, maybe watch some movie, maybe play some video games, kind of hang out, have fun. But yeah, it's good. It's good. This is probably my favorite time of the month. Yeah. As always, everybody, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I will see you around.